G'day, g'day, g'day. It's Friday, Sharpen Focus, and we're going to reflect on yesterday, cultivate awareness, and what awareness and reflection and focus have I come up with today. It's just one story, but it's made up of so many moving parts. It's called MAHA. You may not have heard it. I don't know if it's a Samoan word or a Hawaiian word, but it's actually an acronym, similar to the US, but I think better. MAHA. MAHA. Make Australia happy again. And we're going to do that, and I'm going to explain how. And I'm hopefully going to bring some great people together that I've met recently and about to meet today and sometime in the future. MAHA. How are we going to make Australia happy again? Think of TED Talk on steroids. It's going to be awesome. They're going to be live events, and I'm going to bring people in. Hang around to find out more.
Do you feel like there's never enough time in the day? Are you struggling to switch off from work, the internet, and social media? It's time to reconnect with family, friends, colleagues, and most importantly, yourself. Join the Be More Social Daily Challenge. Just 10 minutes a day to recharge, gain more energy, and enjoy what matters most. Let's begin.
Wow, you know the fascinating thing? Normally when I record that first clip before the intro, I listen back to it, but my focus was elsewhere and I had to actually stop myself and refocus and listen back to that initial message to ensure I knew exactly what I'd said. MAHA, make Australia happy again. Now this video, as much as I want as many people to see this as possible, it's directed at a few certain people. Firstly, Matt Rogers. Matt, I say Matt easier than I say Matty because Matty is picked up by AI, which could be seen as Maddie, M-A-D-D-Y. Second, it's Abby. Abby, even though as I say it, there's Matty and Abby, and you may know her from Letters of Hope. Then we've got Bond University, we've got Griffith University, and we've got the Gold Coast Titans. And also a little bit around the RSPCA and George. Your surname doesn't come to me quite yet, but I'm good with first names when I've seen you in real life or on some sort of mission. And so far we've just met online, on emails. So firstly, Matty Rogers or Matt Rogers. It's no coincidence that you're actually watching this video right now in the time slot that I'm thinking. So our charity is Be More Social, okay? And I'm looking for collaborations with other people, not to take over their mission, but to join missions. So what I envisage is something like Be Better Blokes. And you come along, whether it's 7 minutes or part of an hour or something like that, and come and talk about how to be a better bloke. I will possibly start to talk about Be More Social, or maybe someone else if I'm unavailable. That is, if I look at my daily challenges, so I talk about purpose, and the purpose is to make Australia happy again. Some people think that I might be driving the Be More Social movement. Yes, but it's underpinned by make Australia happy again. So all of these people that I'm going to connect with, or conglomerates or universities or whoever, can hopefully come under that umbrella and be a part of it. And I'm going to share with you how that looks. Hopefully, you'll have a similar vision, because today is the 5th day of the week and my 5th strength, according to the Clifton Strength Finder, is futuristic. So I'm sharpening my focus of what I see could happen. But there's a lot of moving parts. But that's where my maximized connectedness, 1 and 2, strengths, I can pull this together. I've got the ideas. I can activate this. I just need your help. So this second level, this second challenge, it's strengthen habits. Okay, so Maddie, if you're interested, Be Better Blokes. How can you strengthen the habits of men and women to allow men to talk and women to talk? So blokes can become better, blokes can be better, and women can be better too. It doesn't just have to be better blokes. It can be better us, or be better Aussies. We'll come up with something. I'm full of ideas. That's my number 3 strength. So that's strengthen habits, and that's on my number 2 strength, connectedness. So I will connect us with people that want to connect with this mission of making Australia happy again. So what does it look like? We're up to number 3. So day 3 is elevate language. And what better way to elevate language through my ideation third strength than with Abby Williams and the concept of, she runs Letters of Hope. Let's look at maybe be more hope or be your hope. We can play with it. They're 3-letter words that join things together, which is interesting in itself, because when I look at words and how many letters are in the names, I tend to use 4 letters and 5 letters when we want to add to it. That's where we bring Bond University into it. Now, I'm representing this through video content because this is the best way I share my message. When I have to write something, I failed English, so my typing and my ideation doesn't get on the page as fast. I still do it because I'm learning my craft. But the name of this program would be Bond Together and Be More Social. So we're hoping to allow us to come in and run like a TED Talk style platform where all of our experts come in and talk to your students and anyone in the community. You have the facilities. That's why you get a bigger name under the umbrella of MAHA. And people will come in, whether it's 1 hour and we get 7 people to talk for 7 minutes and then 11 minutes at the end, or 11 minutes to join between things, between people, or whether it's each person who's coming along as an expert gets 49 minutes and then there's like an 11-minute break between the talks. So first it'll be someone representing Be More Social and clarifying the purpose of MAHA, to make Australia happy again. And the Be More Social methodology is disconnect online to reconnect offline with family, friends and loved ones. So that can span across every human connection. So Matt, your mission, I believe, is to save men's lives, where Be More Social is save teenagers' lives. Abby, I will hopefully meet in the near future, and this may spur you on to want to get in touch sooner. I found out that your PO box is in Varsity Lake, so I thought you were in Brisbane. Maybe I'm not so sure, and we might be able to catch up soon. So we've got Matt from Better Bloke Project. We've got Abby from Letters of Hope. Be More Hope, Be Our Hope. We've got Bond University. So Bond Together to Be More Social and Be More Social, something like that, or Bond More Together. Maybe that works. Bond More Together and leave the Be More Social. Well, we've got the more in there, so it's one sort of connection. Then we've got Griffith Uni, and I found this really challenging because Griffith, what does that mean to me? And then it came to me. Dean Griffith, probably my best mate and my biggest mentor in life. He was there when my dad got sick and died. And even though he is still about a foot shorter than me, I looked up to him so much. So it's not Griffith, it's Griffo. That's what I know him as. So it's Be More Griffo in honour of Dean Griffith and in honour of the work Griffith Uni does, because I've been a mentor with Griffith Uni for I think 6 or 7 years now. It's just a lot of students don't reach out to me because they don't understand my message, and that's cool. Hopefully I need a bigger stage to share that, and perhaps that's in a Griffith University podium. Then we've got the Gold Coast Titans. So their initiative, their community initiative is Titans Together. We wanted to put a proposal together for to talk like Titans, and that's where the Be More Social initiative and the Titans Together initiative comes together. I sent a proposal in about a week ago, but I needed permission to use the media. I asked their media department and they haven't got back to me. Maybe it's in my inbox this morning. I check it every day, but I haven't seen it. So don't know where that is. And so the idea is to have 7 sessions, whether it's per hour or per day. We can move that around. We can also do 3 sessions at a time for a half day. I love 3s just as much as I love 7s. But it will be 7 people, 7 experts. 6 experts speaking individually, and then the last day is share freely, or the last challenge is share freely. And that's communication for me, and I love sharing freely through communication. So the last session, whether it's the last 11 minutes of an hour, whether it's the last hour of the day, or whether it spans over the weekend or the rest of your life, it's about everyone coming together, whether it's us 6 on stage whether it's our whole crew at Be More Social, or your crew at Letters of Hope, or the Better Bloke Project, or that's right, yes. But then I've got ties with the RSPCA and George. And I haven't met George yet, but I met this guy this morning, and I could to go into great detail, but I'm running out of time. He came up with the idea of Rent a Dog. So if you're in Sydney or Melbourne and you come up here and you've had to leave your dog behind, you could possibly have the RSPCA bring their homeless pets to the beach, and you just take care of one of the pets and walk it up and down the promenade for 20 minutes or half an hour or so, and then you give it back. And the idea is you give a donation to the RSPCA for their services, and who knows, a local might find a pet and take one home. That would be really cool, because I know Pippi brings a smile to my face, and she saved my life. And my mission is MAHA, MAHA, MAHA. So if that is a word from another language, I'm pretty sure it's going to be damn empowering, because I know there are versions in Hawaiian or Samoan or something like that where it's a greeting. So perhaps we can bring their culture here to Australia and share our culture. And I'd love to have Indigenous people speaking, because I love listening to them and listening to how the white man gets it so wrong. But that's cool. MAHA is about making Australia happy again. And on the note of Paul Hogan, we've shifted from just say g'day in the 80s to simply say g'day. Let's make Australia happy again, the happiest place on earth. And you know how we do it? We throw a shrimp on the barbie. So let's be more social. Simply say g'day as I say g'day.
Thanks for listening as we take on the Be More Social challenge. Join Danny Crouch tomorrow as he shares his journey, and we hope you'll join in too. Drop a comment below. Tell us how it's going, ask questions and share your insights. Find more details in the description or at chooseyourchapter.com.au. Let's make time, boost energy, and aim to be more social today.